People see me sometimes laughing and joking and carrying on. Some people don't really see this. And I do have my hard days, and I do go through bad patches. But I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy in life. Sometimes I still see me as the kid of 1990. I still feel inside of us I can play in the Premiership.
Paul Gascoigne has spent 9 frustrating months searching for a football club. That club has finally emerged, Gansu Tianma, the worst team in the Chinese 2nd Division.
This is now me on my way to play football in China. Hopefully do the business, play a coach. It's going to be an unbelievable challenge because not many people speak English over here, especially where I'm going to be living, but I'm up for it and I can't wait.
He is travelling with family and friends. His new agent, Wes Saunders, his best pal, Jimmy Five Bellies Gardner, and his father, John Gascoigne.
My dad's frightened about flying so much, so my dad's putting the shits up me and I'm putting the shits up him.
Got any whiskey with you? Put it on me fucking bag, will you?
Before setting off, Paul has taken a sobering precaution.
Just before I come out here, I went to the prairie for a week to get them to make me totally focused on what I've got ahead of us, and if I've got problems, come out with them and tell people I've got problems instead of keep them inside of us, and that's what I hope to do. This is going to be one hell of a challenge. I'm looking forward to it.
But his best intentions dissolved in the course of a 13-hour flight, and the Gascoigne party arrive in high spirits.
Well, here they are, in Hong Kong airport. Gascoigne Senior, Gascoigne Junior.
Just past before that, I paid my dad, Jimmy, and stayed in Hong Kong. And I'm really pissed off about it, because we're going to do another 3 hours travelling. My dad says to me, Paul, stay with me, please. I'm just really scared. Once I pay my credit card, stay in the hotel. See all the bright lights. He went, Paul, where's the piss off?
Paul and Wes have made it to Guangdong province, 2,000 miles south of Gazza's new hometown, Lanzhou, which is still in the grip of a harsh winter. He will do his pre-season training in the tiny town of Qingyuan. For all his travels, Paul has never seen anywhere quite like this.
This is the town where I'm staying. Starts from where we've just been there. And it ends about 150 yards up the road, 200 yards. Watch me hand. I've been a fortunate person, especially where I come from, to have travelled the world through my football. When I go abroad, I go there, as you say, empty-handed and take on the challenge, what they eat. I won't need anything English with us. I try, and when I go abroad, I try to adapt to the country.
Did you eat that, Paul?
I had nothing else to eat, I would.
I just stick to my Red Bull at the moment. This is where we go to the training camp, where I think there's 5 teams here at the moment. It's a fantastic place. The pitch is very good.
The Chinese players train hard. The veteran footballer, desperately short of match practice, must try to match them.
This program,
The English-speaking physio explains what is expected.
right now you can think, give us some suggestion. You are the coach also in this team, you know. So give us, we are discuss together to program a program.
For the guys as well?
Yes. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
You can see, just see.
The mention of extra duties jolts his memory. Gazza is also a coach. Incredibly, this is also a fact that had slipped his mind.
Yeah, I forgot I'm a coach, so that's another job I have to do as well, is try and organise my team. So I'll have a look at this. The team's got good technique on it. Yeah. Good technique, but it just needs a little bit more organisation. I can't believe I'm saying that. the position I've put my life through. Stitch myself up and I'll shave my legs off, the hairs off my legs so I can get a better massage. And then I move teams and then I've got a masseur. So I'm stuck with these chicken legs. Little plump chicken legs I've got, and the players keep looking and say, well, I've got a hairy chest but no hairs on my legs whatsoever. Gutted.
Qing Yuan has little to offer in the evening, so Paul spends his time playing snooker and nibbling Chinese delicacies.
This is the local dried squid. It's right, to be fair.
How many packets of that have you eaten since you've been here?
At least about 30 odd packets of this dry squid, and about at least 70 packets of the I'll get it for you. Packets of the dried beef, which is quite nice, chewy.
It might seem harmless, but it's yet more evidence of Paul's obsessive nature.
Being an obsessive compulsive disorder person, if I taste something and I like it, I get obsessed with it. I used to love my ice cream, and sometimes I would go without any breakfast, without any lunch, and just at night time treat myself to a couple of tubs of ice cream, and that would be my daily intake for the day. Daft things I would get obsessed with, you know, or if I didn't have it, then it would be on my mind constantly. I've come over here as coach, player coach, so I've got to try and learn and pick up the language as well.
Today practice technique.
The head coach speaks English. Good English, he played in France as well, but they're a very nice club, they're very friendly. A good bunch of lads.
Yes. Very good. You know, the player understands you. When you follow the action, you know, they give you back.
Yeah.
And then they move.
They move, yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Now it's
They got more space.
Yeah, more space, yeah. You're anticipating them the way good. Played the game yesterday. Scored 1, set 2 up, so I'm pleased with that. Not only that, yous are the first ones to get me tattoos in on TV.
I've
been working hard on my fitness. I lost weight and tore myself up, and just got to maintain that.
Come on, baby.
If you ask any footballer in England, they hate pre-season training, and I'm probably one of them. I think this is me 20th pre-season training, because it's hard as anything. You have a break in 6 weeks or something, then you just bang into running, and it gets harder and harder and harder. The only way it eases up is when the season starts. When he's just told us he's going to pick up the training with it even harder. So I'm really looking forward to that, isn't I?
Next day brings a fresh challenge. Paul and his new chums are off to the mountains for a training run.
I'm coming.
Don't tell me that's hard work. I'll do it again now.
After a career blighted by injury and a self-destructive lifestyle, the pressure is on Paul to prove his fitness.
How many is that?
Stomach's going mad, legs are buckled. I honestly feel physically sick though.
That evening, more snooker, as Paul delays his nightly battle with insomnia.
Just knackered, absolutely shattered after that day. Even when I'm tired, I've got typically sleeping. I've got over the jet lag, I've got over everything else, so it's just a matter of trying to get used to sleeping, that's all. Because I need it with a train like that at the moment. It's short. Sometimes I only sleep 5 hours, and that's not enough to be an athlete. Some people can just switch off and just fall asleep within 10 minutes. I can never do it. Normally it takes us roughly around about 2 hours to get to sleep. Sometimes I have nightmares of the past. I wake up and I walk around the house. And just maybe have a cup of tea and wait till it passes, because sometimes I'd often go back into the same nightmare.
Is anybody there? Is anybody there?
Unable to sleep, unable to rest, Paul is up at dawn and arrives at training 90 minutes early. Suddenly, the frightening reality of his situation comes crowding in.
Oh. Panic attacks.
Why? Why? What have you got to worry about?
The next training session. Just feel I can't breathe. Just thinking, it's feeling trapped.
Trapped?
Aye.
Do you mean in this town?
Probably.
Or is it China?
I don't know.
These episodes only started when he arrived in China. It is Paul's counsellor, back in London, who has identified them as panic attacks.
Think it's so good.
Right, let's be out there, let's just calm my nerves. It shakes and everything. Can't get my breath. And I'm training in 10 minutes. Stupid, because I feel like I cannot hear anything. I can't breathe. My heart's going on at mile an hour. I feel as if I want to cry and I can't. Tom as well, if it's been a good day, it's been a really good day like it was yesterday and everything went well, you just think, I hope the next day is going to be the same, you know what I mean? Trained well, played well, I give him a snooker, a good laugh, and you just wake up like it just seems dead. There we go.
Training and the company of footballers provides temporary relief, but the veteran tries too hard to keep up.
This is hard. I thought yesterday was hard. Fuck me. Oh. 35, you know what I mean? Couldn't get any younger. He's all 21 years of age.
Slower. 10 seconds slower.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just want to push myself as much as I can.
Right now it's not good. So snare push.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Huh?
Yeah.
10 seconds slower because you are older. Okay? Understand?
Yeah. I've wasted all my fucking energy before training. Panicking. Stupid anxiety attacks fucking run me up. It's only since I've really come out here. You sometimes feel lost and trapped. It's nice if you can go and talk to people about it. It would help if I could speak the language, and I don't. I've got to be a coach as well. So no, I've got to I can't be letting them fucking see us like this. I've got responsibilities.
Why don't you just stay in your room tonight and just sit and watch
Claustrophobic.
movies?
I panic and then I just want to get out of the room. I don't like being in close spaces and that.
You don't like it when there's nobody about, when basically you can be in a wide open space, but if you're by yourself, that's when you... But right now it's buzzing in it.
Yeah, a bit lively. Just set the calm down. I feel a lot better than I did before. I think it's just because people are about and things are happening. I think before the anxiety attacks, and it's me just being on my own. Think about things I shouldn't think about. Some of the lads turn up and it goes away. I just concentrate then totally on the football and training. It's just I start worrying about what's going to happen when it's finished, the training. Just want to wait for the next game, but just got to learn to relax a bit more. I do worry a lot, worry what the future holds for us. I remember getting scared when I was 7, thinking about the future, thinking about dying. I always remember this day just walking down from the football ground and just walking down a lane. And I just started thinking about the future and what it held, and I started screaming and ran to my mum. And she asked us what was the problem, and I tried to explain to her, and I think she was shocked more than anything. And my dad made us a cup of tea, and I remember just squeezing tight on my mum, Dad.
How old were you, Paul?
7. I had to go and see a psychiatrist because of it. And with us getting older now, I try and cope with things a lot better, try and cope with things better, and I talk about them. You know, people don't say this a poor Gascoigne, they just think he's a fucking idiot, but really inside I have deep feelings.
Today is his son Regan's 7th birthday, and Paul must make a phone call to England.
So you're right, son, yeah? What time's your party? I feel like crying. Right, okay, and you call Daddy because then it costs Daddy money, yeah? It's good, love you, happy birthday. Alright, love you. Alright, love you too. Bye-bye, son. Bye-bye. I hate doing that. Another birthday I missed.
How old is he now, Paul?
7, mate. Sometimes I miss him so much. The thing is, though, I've been meaning to call him all day. Since this morning with the 8 hours ahead, I couldn't. So I've had to wait all the way through the day and not call him. It's just, all through the night I would just be thinking I won't be sleeping with hoping he's having a great birthday, which I know he will. Just can't be there, and I've got to earn a living. Well, I don't know, I'll have a couple of beers on him tonight.
Okay.
Paul has also become an unlikely father figure for the other foreign players at the club. Adama Cissé, the former Senegalese international, is worried about his lack of a contract. He turns to Gascoigne for advice.
You are the leader for me. You have good experience. You see the player go training, no contract. Every time I call my wife, your situation, okay, you're not okay. You understand?
Yeah, and your wife is now nervous as well.
Yes.
And she gives them to give you problems.
Yes.
Okay, I get my friend West to speak to the coach for you. But I know the coach likes you, so it's okay. Well, you need to get things sorted because If you get injured, then you're fucked.
Paul has worries of his own. He hasn't played a competitive match for 9 months. Today, in a friendly game against young, fit Korean opponents, his body remembers just how it feels.
We're okay when we start passing it. We start passing it. It's good. We have to squeeze up from the back to get tight. But say the young lads in the run, but it's good.
You know what it is? I think it's scared of giving it because there's a man up your ass. Oh, he's marked. Don't give him it. But they don't realise you're Paul Gascoigne.
Exactly. This is the worst bit I hate about football, is the warm down. You just want to go back and have a bath and a couple of beers. But nice, doesn't do anyone harm. The coach is fine with it. But it's nice to be playing again. And I've got more to give in football. I don't give a shit where it is. Could be the end of the world. I'd still play, train hard. I think I am, to be fair.
The isolation is affecting him. His frustration is increasing. And Jimmy Fivebellies, still in Hong Kong with Paul's father, and at Paul's expense, has become a target.
Jimmy's thick as shit sometimes. Really winds me up.
Where are they?
They're still in Hong Kong, but rang Jimmy, text Jimmy. My dad wants to come here and Jimmy just hasn't been answering his phone, and then all of a sudden they ring now, at this time of night where it's going to take them 5 hours to get here in car. And they're stuck there now. You wouldn't answer your bastard phone. It's not as if I've got enough on my plate either, you know what I mean? I find this time of the day really difficult for me because I love training, I love playing, I've got games from now to asleep. I'm bored out of my nut. There's always a temptation where you probably just want to get blocked or drunk and try and get to sleep that way, but that's the easy way out. I've done that many times in my future, many times in the past, and it's something I don't want to do again. Because the next morning you wake up and you regret what you've just done.
But that night he did find comfort in a glass. Paul was so drunk he had to be smuggled out of the bar by his coach and physio, away from the eyes of the press. The next morning, Paul is grateful.
Tell him thank you for last night.
Yes, several reporters asked him if last night you drink some wine or something.
Some wine.
He said no, nothing.
That's good. Guangdong. We keep it like that.
China. No, 没有. You can tell them. I just take and have some tea.
Have some tea, thank you. Friends for life.
Okay.
Good. Not a bad day yesterday, so you saved my life.
Today is better though. The snooker hall welcomes some new arrivals. His father, John Gascoigne, and Jimmy Fivebellies.
I can relax now. We've made it. Yeah, I can relax even more now. Fucking me, I'm over the moon. Because I'm sick of Wes. No, I'm not. Wes has done fantastic because Wes had to cope with me for 5 to 6 weeks. Played the other day, scored 1, set up 2, and then played the other team today. And the same team again, fucking header, hit the post. And then, but 1-2-1. And then the guy from Senegal, the black guy, Paul, help me, please. I had to be his agent today. I love my dad a bit. It's hard talking about him really because I have a bit of a lump on my throat, but I don't know, he's the one that taught us how to play football since when I was 7, you know. If I told my dad to come anywhere in the world where I was, he would, you know.
2 weeks later, a bored John Gascoigne returned to Newcastle, leaving Paul to a 2,000-mile journey north to his new home in Lanzhou. Over dinner, he meets an American journalist who lives in China.
You haven't been to Lanzhou yet, though?
No. I'm looking forward to the experience, though. Have you been there? What's it like?
You blow your nose and it's black.
Lanzhou is officially the most polluted city on Earth. It stands 5,000 feet above sea level, a grim industrial zone in the very centre of China. Its summers are cursed by the choking dust of the Gobi Desert. Its winters are buffeted by freezing blasts from outer Mongolia. In short, Lanzhou is no place for a fun-loving Geordie lad with a career to save. And with pre-season training over, it's time for the serious business. On his debut for a team that had failed to win a single game for the whole of the previous campaign, Paul makes an immediate impact. As ever, the wider world sits up and takes notice.
Just want to show you this. Somebody's staking a claim for a late call-up for the England team. A bit of an impressive left foot. You might recognise him. He's in China. This was his debut, and that was after 14 minutes of his debut. One Paul Gascoigne.
Well, what can you say? It's an absolutely magnificent hit.
That's brilliant.
Well, this is the dilemma on Wednesday night. Left-hand side of the pitch. Is it Dyer or is it Gascoigne?
On the pitch, things have started well, but as ever, his real problems lie elsewhere, this time on the alien streets of his new hometown.
It's a completely different way of life here, man. When I first spoke, I was nervous, I couldn't get my breath in, I was shaking and all that, but I've got used to it a little bit better now. And I've just got to hang in here. Believe me, it is hard, but I have to hang in. With the air, with the breathing. Sleeping at night sometimes is really difficult for us, but I've had to get used to that as well. Imagine 2 hours time how hot it's going to be. There's no air. And then also in the stadium, all the supporters, there's no oxygen whatsoever. So the sandstone, I'm not looking forward to the sandstone, that's coming in a month's time. So all the, the desert and all that just covers the whole city. Dust. Now this is a bit that bothers me because I don't know what I'm doing through the day, because they let you know the last minute when you're training, and it really plays me off.
With time to kill, Gazza turns to his friends. The ever-faithful Jimmy has returned with Heps, another mate from the northeast. Now he has allies as he engages the street vendors of Lanzhou.
I've got to buy that. Rolex, man. Rolex, yes, with diamond. Oyster. How much? 5. 3. 300.
Paul thinks he's got the price down from 500 to 300 yuan. The local Rolex salesman was actually only asking for 50 yuan, or £4.
Do you see them watches? I think they're real. Have a look. Jimmy, show me a Rolex. Are they real, do you think?
It's good to you, 50. You goes not 300.
I can't believe I've given fucking 300, man.
You better get your hand back, and I just took your hand.
Swiss made, man. I'm sure that's real.
They're not, man.
I'm telling you, Hips.
How many did you pay?
300 for one.
For one? For one?
Yeah.
His new teammate, Jerry Laterza from Paraguay, is unimpressed.
But they're real, man. I know they're real. They're not fakes, they're real.
300, you give them 300, that's like a 2 months salary for them, right?
2 months salary, but I know they're real.
Gaza. 9 months of Gaza is gonna drive me nuts.
In Jerry, Gazza has found a man who shares his singular sense of humour. But behind the laughter, there is deep frustration. Paul is being saved for the lucrative home games, and he's angry because without him, a weak team suffers even more.
We've had a meeting, everyone talking about the problems, why we let so many goals in. It's 7 goals we've let in the last 2 away games. So I think we're going to work on these problems and get prepared, because it's Friday now, it's Friday, Saturday, we're playing 2 days' time. I didn't want to talk in the meeting because I was too angry. We keep on talking, but we don't do anything about it. I have to say something because it's not good, and I'm getting pissed off about it. And when we defend corners, we have to do it quick, eh?
Okay.
Because, no, it's not okay because the guy nearly scored.
Don't take the ball too much.
Thank you. Gazza, yeah, Gazza there, Gazza. Come here, go there, Gazza. Sheesh.
Gazza?
I've always wanted to be a professional footballer and be the best. And I would think when I was in my prime, I was the best. But then there's been times where I've just had to sit in the house for weeks and couldn't go anywhere. And that's a bit I didn't like. Or couldn't go out anywhere with the kids or the family where I was getting stopped for photographs, and really I just want a bit of time with them.
We've got to win on Sunday, we've got to win.
They not only need to win, they need to be paid. Paul might be on a £400,000 contract, but salaries are already 2 months late, and promises are all he and his teammates have.
Do you know, I'm just thinking as well, our club, right, they could even just turn around and say, oh guys, you win this game, you're getting $20,000 each. We just go, yeah, fine. We're never going to say it. So they may as well just put any number down.
Can you just give me January's salary, please?
And now, when you think about tomorrow, that's it. We've got a week off. Maybe you're going to get the week off and then what?
It does me no good to have 10 days off without $1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where am I going to go?
Just walk the streets for 10 days looking for a few yen.
With 24 hours to go before a game that could make or break his new club season, walking the streets is all Paul can do.
He's never stopped doing that, you know, since we've been there. Late every day, just keeps whacking his knee. This is where I really get bored and that. There's nothing for us to do, just apart from training.
Oh. Are we? Okay? Yeah? Okay. See you later. Bye.
Still haven't lost it.
Thank you.
I like it.
Thank you, I like you too. I'm getting a little nervous for tomorrow. I've set my standards high, really high so far, so I've got to actually maintain it. Ooh. And the game's not till tomorrow, and I'm still got another 24 hours to go, but I'm worried, man. I could move like this tomorrow, it'd be brilliant. I can see 3 goals. Charlie, was warming up for this afternoon. Have a good gym.
I'll save you, Olive. I'm coming.
Later, Gazza finds his way to a more familiar playground. In the hotel bar, there are pranks to be played and victims to be baited.
I've got to hide this ice cube so they don't see I'm freezing my finger now as we're talking. But I'm not going to show them this. And I'm going to put it in my pocket. Good? Mine never matter. You try. Come on, just think mine. Feel. Ah. Yeah. Freeze. Yeah. Like this. And like this. No problem. Tomorrow you're a big blister.
At breakfast on the morning of the crucial match, Paul is anxiously hoping for rain.
I like playing in the rain because the last time I played it was like 90 degrees. Yeah, and there's plus with a high altitude and there's no air up front, it's hard. Especially the first 15 minutes or something like that, but I got used to it with the training, so it was alright. The thing is, I just get too excited for the games.
cannot wait. Well, it looks like Paul's got his wish for the rain.
Jimmy is travelling to the game with Tony Zhu, Gazza's agent in China, who also represents all the Chinese playing in the English Premiership.
I got a lot of players, but he's a special player. Paul is very, very important, and he's feel famous on the world.
Yeah. Even in China?
In China, the history is number one now.
He's number one now?
Yeah.
Gazza's arrival has worked its wonders, and a sellout is expected.
I'm buzzing! Got the roads blocked off, we can't get near the stadium. That shows how many people's going to do it. They're ready to sell out with you. Gazza mania again.
Gansu have started the season poorly, but today, on the eve of a 5-week break, victory could transform their prospects. The dressing room is a tense and nervous place.
Come on, lads, come on. Same again, coach, From the start we press, Yeah. Be strong in the back, Nagam. 1 and 2. Make sure to fucking get through to him and all that. Make sure you fucking understand, Steady. Come on, Lanzhou! Get up!
Gazza is feeling the pressure. His recent panic attack was a warning, but today he has taken precautions.
That's me bag, right? And if I'm fucking telling you, if I sit down, I need breathing. Run in my bag, and there's a bottle of tablets in there.
Okay.
Do you want them now? Yeah. Take that on the bench, Daniel.
Okay.
And then.
Okay.
Gansu Tianma begin the game badly, and so does Paul, but he turns to his anti-anxiety tablets. Ten minutes before half-time, the make-or-break game gets even more dramatic. Gansu are awarded a spot kick. Jerry is the designated penalty taker, but he daren't argue when Gazza claims the ball. The first half ends well, but back in the dressing room, Paul is demanding still more from his teammates.
Yeah, hey, Lanzhou, more fucking like this, come on. Keep steady, Take a breath, take a breath. Adam, you know when I was saying push up quickly, the only reason I was saying this for is to make the forwards tired. Because when you're feeling good and you're fucking pushing them out, yeah, then they're thinking, fuck, I've got to keep up with them because you're going to get them offside and they're going to get tired, and eventually going to say, fuck, I'm fed up with them.
Cold coffee. I'm got one. I hope one in this later.
How's the body? Good? Yeah, a lot better now. Yeah.
Try economic your feeling. Yeah, maybe some two defenders come to you and pass the ball quicker.
First time.
Yeah, first time.
Play one-touch football. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I need another goal, man. I need another goal. Strong, yes, strong.
You are the leader.
It's too quick.
Okay? Yeah.
Corners against. Let's fucking do it tight. Straight away out of it.
Paul is giving everything, desperate to prove a point and complete a full game. But after just 15 minutes of the second half, he's substituted. 10 minutes later, Gansu concede an equaliser. And the game ends in a hugely disappointing draw.
Can't believe how he took us off. I don't know what for, but he's doing well. You always fucking slip up, man, at the end. It's a joke. We don't concentrate, we just lose our concentration. It's no good. Tell you what the fuck happened with the goal? I see just stand and watch the fucking guy go fucking through.
When he hits the guy, he tries to pull the outside trap. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Fucking 8 goals now. 8 fucking goals we give away. Sometimes like kids fucking play. Good to know because we have 34 days off. That's funny because there's only 4 games. 4 games were played there and that's the first part of the season.
Paul doesn't know it yet, but he has just played his last game in China. His problems are piling up. He's owed £80,000 in wages. His team is awash with earnest novices, and ahead of him stretches that 5-week break from football, when the heat and the sandstorms will engulf the city. Worst of all, his friends are about to leave him, alone.
I just want the lads to make us happy because they're going to be leaving shortly and I'm back on my own again, so I'm going to get the 2 lads, Heps and Jimmy, to cheer me up. Is that right, lads?
That's right, Paul.
Right, let's karaoke. There's nobody in, but we're just going to keep ourselves happy because there's nothing else to do. Go and pay that £3.50 that come pay in the booth.
Where?
Good. And get me one more green drink. The herbal drink. I'm singing this for everyone back in England because I love them. England, I miss you. I don't want to know about it. That was a present. How you broke this old heart. Normally as well, to have this laugh, I used to get drunk or pissed to have this laugh, but now no, I don't need to.
I like getting drunk, but I think I sometimes have a fucking pain in the arse when I am drunk, because if I'm feeling anger, if I'm holding anger inside of us, or if I've got feelings, I let them all. If I'm feeling angry and I'm drunk, then I let the anger out, and it's not very nice. Or if I'm feeling sad and I get drunk, then all my sadness comes out.
So take a look at me now. Oh, there's just an empty space. And you're coming back to me in a case so lost. And that's what I've got to face. Gazza will play anywhere. To England, take a look at me now. I look fucking happy. Take a look at me now. England, I miss you. I want to be back, but no, I will prove them wrong.
A few days later, Paul is back in England.
China just seemed dark. I was mentally done in. I was drinking myself to oblivion, really.
Instinctively, he returns to his native northeast.
Not sure to be arriving at Newcastle.
Get the beers in that. I drank for a week that I was up there, you know. I was really, really depressed. And I just thought that was me. I thought that was my football career was coming to an end, and I was shit myself. I thought 20 good years, loving it, being around players in the morning, in the dressing room, in the crack. And I just thought that was it, and I was just getting downer and downer and downer, and I couldn't focus right. My dad got a bit worried because I just was drinking more than I should have.
With things going out of control, best friend Jimmy and father John called on Paul's therapist to intervene.
I was just sitting in TGI's having something to eat and a glass of wine, and the next thing I got tapped on my shoulder. It was Johnny McEwen, my counsellor, and I said, "Fucking hell, what are you doing here?" When I've had a call from my dad to come pick you up, I think you need to go and get some help. And I didn't even question it. I just went, "Yeah, you're right, I do." I was so pleased and relieved. I knew I was going to have a good place.
Cottonwood de Tucson is an addiction treatment center located in the beautiful high desert foothills of Tucson, Arizona.
Here at Cottonwood, we go into it knowing you can do it.
But in order to do it, he has to get there. And that means confronting his terror of flying.
I'll shake, my heart goes, I feel my chest just squeezing. I get that scared that I'll actually punch something really hard, and I have been known to headbutt doors. Then I'll try and hurt something in my body that takes away the fear. I was on the plane and I just started breaking down, and I just started talking to the steward guys, and I said to them, you know, where I was going, we said we gathered that pole. And so I said, was there any chance of a drink? The drinks trolley come by and I slide a little red bottle of wine off it without them looking. That was the last drink I had.
After 32 days of treatment in Arizona, Paul has returned to England. Stranded in London without a home or a job, he calls on his ex-wife, Cheryl. She makes sure he's sober and agrees to take him in. It is there, in the Hertfordshire countryside, that he speaks to the author Hunter Davis, who is helping him write his autobiography. And the talk turns to Arizona.
Did you enjoy it? Was it?
Yeah, I enjoyed the clinic this time more than the other 2 times.
And it's like a hotel, you have a room each or a
No,
cottage?
you're room with 4 people.
You're in with 4
right,
people?
There's no TV. You can't watch TV. You get a film on a Saturday night. And you're allowed in the swimming pool on a Sunday. Been told to stop eating sweets and coffee. I can only have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, the rest is decaf.
Yeah. How about the smoking?
When I went to the clinic, so I was smoking up to maybe 30 a day, man, but still training. But now I'm down to about less than 10 a day now.
Because only in the clinic they wouldn't let you smoke.
Yeah, everyone's smoking in the clinic.
Don't they try and stop you there?
No, they take everything else up here, money, credit cards, telephones. In your room was just, you weren't allowed mouthwash, aftershave, anything like that, yeah, because it's all got alcohol in it. Some people can drink it, you know.
Have you admitted before to yourself you're an
No,
alcoholic?
not really.
You denied it?
I'm proud to say I'm an alcoholic. Before I was embarrassed. I know what I want now. I know what I'm looking for in my life. I want to be happy with Cheryl and the kids.
Paul met Cheryl more than 10 years ago. Not only did he love her, but he adored her children, Bianca and Mason. In 1996, their son Regan was born, and the couple were famously married that summer. But within 3 months, a beaten and battered Cheryl appeared on newspaper front pages. Divorce followed in due course.
Getting divorced and beating my wife up was a really low point of mine. Where at that time I was drinking and angry, and that's why I beat her up, and I hate that. I've got to carry that for the rest of my life, you know.
But it seems that Cheryl is prepared to let a reformed Paul Gascoigne back into her and her children's lives.
I was ringing her up from China, and I was asking what the kids were and that. And then I was, you know, in tears and, you know, I was feeling hard and down and depressed and stuff like that. And then I told her I was going to the clinic and that. Then we went on holiday and we just said, you know, we'll just give it another try. I don't know why she took us back. Maybe because she loves us. And, you know, when I'm on my day, I'm good to be around.
After 2 months back in England, Paul is still sober and still with his family. But professionally, things aren't going well. Unpaid wages mean Paul won't have to return to China. But as a free agent, he does need a new club. Without football, Paul has time to think and has to find ways to fill his days.
Yes! 50-0!
Cheryl and the kids have been fantastic, and it's good to be back home and relaxing and enjoying things and actually trying to cope with everyday life. I could honestly say this is all new to me, even though Regan's 7 and you know, Mason's 13 and Bianca's 16. You feel a little bit of an outsider, and but you have to work at it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm working at the family side of things. He'll come back. I know he'll come back. He loves the camera. There he comes. Look at his smile. You love the camera, don't you, son? I think he's a bit like me.
It's good having your dad around, though, eh?
Yeah. 'Cause he takes me everywhere, and I'm allowed in the zoo today. I'm going to go in with the animals.
Regan's Jimmy, isn't it? Jimmy Five Bellies.
It's called that.
No, it's Jimmy itself. It's just got a mask on. Jimmy! Wake up, Jimmy!
Dad, you are mad.
But it is nice being around him, and I'm trying to make up for lost time as much as possible. And I obviously get thrown on my face a little bit where you've been over the years, and the kid's all right in a way, and whenever our tantrums, Regan just walks all over us now, I think.
Stop teasing him.
I'm not.
Look at there. Just give him it there.
But lately it's been nice. You know, sometimes I have been hard to be around because I'm not playing football, I'm not getting up and going training. So I have been a nightmare to be around. Sometimes I do get a bit hot-headed and frustrated. Fuck off. I used to go for a drink and that used to relax us. But I can't drink anymore, so now I try and find other things to try and relax us and calm us down.
Bollocks! I'm playing with Michelle's dad, Rick, and Gloria, his girlfriend, so they look good players, but I haven't played for a while. Short Rick, can give you that, I think.
No, we won't. What's the matter with you, Paul?
Just keep talking to each other, that's good therapy. No one knows what I'm going through. Do they not? No. If only they knew. If only people knew. I've had a hard life and I've come through it better. Hopefully stronger this time. This addiction and that is horrible. You just seem to be switching addiction to another addiction. And mine at the moment is bloody chocolate. I'm fucked off with it because it's the last thing I want to be eating. It's chocolate. Man, I need to dump this one up. Please. Oh shit. Great shot, Rick. But you know, it's a funny thing because I like telling people I'm an alcoholic because it took so much pressure off myself and I was admitting it. I'm getting feelings again. When I'm eating, I'm actually tasting the food, which is nice, and when I'm training, I feel good training, I feel healthy. When I talk to people, I'm a lot clearer. Some days I'm really down. And I refuse depression tablets. Medication like that. It's something I have to get over. If I can get a happy medium in my life, and be happy, because there's so many days that I can so unhappy, and I don't know what I'm unhappy about. That's the thing. I'm feeling hard at the moment because my career is coming to the end and I live for football. I find it hard when I go to the sports pages and then I look at the players doing pre-season training and seeing the smiles on their faces. I never really planned ahead really. I just thought, you know, football would come another season, and now it's come to me in the career, and all of a sudden, you know, your sort of fame sort of comes to an end and you don't get it, and sometimes it hits you. When you've been on a pedestal for so long and then the next thing is nothing. I'm just frightened what the future holds. I don't like looking at it because I get scared, and I've had that since I was 7. I've been carrying this for 30 years.
Is this why you've got this amazing zest for life then?
But I often think that I've got to keep on the move all the time. And like, if I'm sitting around the house and I'm like fucking bored or something, that's it. I just put my train kit on and go running and let off energy then. It's just I have energy all the time. I have to burn up all the time. That's why I like fly fishing, because I'm on the move all the time. I like fishing. People think you just sit there, but no, I'm on the move. I'm changing flies. I'm constantly doing that. I've hooked me bollocks. And I'm pleased right now I'm fishing, but really deep inside I would love to be on the football field again. But I'm not begging. I'm not begging anyone. I'm not saying, oh please take us, please. I'll never ever do that. I've got so much pride in myself. Yeah, I've got a few people to prove wrong again, but I can do it. I've done it for so many years. I'll keep on doing it until I'm lying in that coffin.
with the smile on my face. And I'm getting cremated. And my ashes blown over St James's Park.
The door to the Premiership is firmly closed, but Paul's football exile could now be coming to an end. He has high hopes of an offer from the Middle East. Another suitcase, another chance. Perhaps the last of a long career. But his spirit is strong, his head is clear, and his self-respect is growing. Above all, he's sober. His future looks better. St James's Park will have to wait.